This video speaks to mechanical engineering terms. This is normal language that people in design, construction, operation, and maintenance would use in the course of a day. As said, these are terms and phrases often used when dealing with building mechanical and heating, ventilating, and air conditioning equipment, maintenance, operations, or construction. If one is working in these fields, it is suggested to appear knowledgeable in the field, you should be familiar with these terms and phrases. The systems usually spoken about are air handling systems, heating systems, cooling systems, plumbing systems, commissioning of these systems, project management, system operations, equipment maintenance, fire protection, airflow measurement, airflow balance, water flow measurement, water flow balance, sound tests, heat pumps, building automation systems, emergency generators. These terms and phrases are made use of by both tradesmen, building operation technicians, maintenance supervisors, contract administrators, commissioning agents, and project managers. We will go through them, such as mechanical terms A, B, C, D, and so on. Mechanical terms A. Aerator blower, a device used to expose air to chemical or mechanical action. Air compressor, a device which pressurizes ambient air and delivers it through a distribution network which includes pneumatic controls, electronic controls, and power tools. Air filters, washable and disposable, used to remove particulates from the air. Air filters roll type, high capacity pre-filter system which provides clean filter media in a vertical or horizontal manner which either manually or motorized advanced. Air filters HEPA, high efficiency particulate aerosol designed to remove airborne material up to 99.97% efficiency. An air conditioner, built-up type. A direct expansion system that uses an open compressor to circulate refrigerant. The evaporator and condenser are usually remote of the compressor. Air conditioning, packaged. A direct expansion system that uses a hermetic or semi-hermetic compressor to circulate refrigerant. The compressor, evaporator device, and condenser form one assembly, and this can include room and rooftop units. There's an air conditioner split type, a direct expansion system that uses hermetic or semi-hermetic compressors to circulate refrigerant. The compressor and condenser are located separately from the evaporator. Then there's an air conditioner, window type, a direct expansion system that uses a hermetic or semi-hermetic compressor to circulate refrigerant. The entire refrigeration system is housed in one unit. These units are portable for use throughout any area in a house or a building. Air conditioner return. Air conditioner room, I should say. A direct expansion system that uses a hermetic or semi-hermetic compressor to circulate refrigerant. Components generally include fan assemblies, heating coils, cooling coils, mixed air sections, filters, automatic controls, and remote controls. Then there's an agitator biowaste, a device used to cause motion in a confined liquid, which includes biowaste and chemical containers, tanks, or chambers. Next is an air valve, vent type, a device, either manual or automatic, to remove air from the highest point of a coil or a pipe run. Autoclave, a strong container used for chemical reactions at high pressures and temperatures to sterilize and destroy microorganisms. Then ash removal, a system for the powered removal of ash from boilers and furnaces. Next, we'll speak about terms that start with the letter B. A backflow preventer, a plumbing device used to protect drinking water systems from contamination by other building water systems, especially fire protection water systems. Boiler, hot water, a pressure vessel designed to store hot water at pressures greater than 15 psig and serve as a source of hot water for heating or other purposes. Then there's a boiler, steam type, a pressure vessel designed to store high temperature, high pressure steam at pressures greater than 15 psig and provide a source of steam for heating and other purposes. Burner, oil fired. This may include a domestic type, rotary cup burner, steam atomizer, or burner water and fan assembly. Burner, gas or propane fired. This may include a natural gas burner and liquefied petroleum propane gas burner. Burner combination. This is a dual fuel burner that allows for a quick changeover when required. And most common combinations are gas, oil, and propane. The next mechanical engineering terms, starting with C. A carbon monoxide monitor and/or controller. A device which monitors and/or controls the carbon monoxide levels in parking garages. It is tied into the garage exhaust ventilation system. Then there's a chiller, absorption type, a low-pressure refrigeration machine that uses chemicals and a source of heat to generate chilled water. Then there's chiller, centrifugal, a self-contained, low-pressure, power-driven refrigeration unit consisting of a refrigerant evaporator, compressor, and water-cooled condenser, used to provide chilled water to air conditioning air systems. Chiller, reciprocating. It's a high-pressure piston-type compressor, usually operated by an electric motor, combining a compressor and chilled water evaporator as one unit. The air or water-cooled condenser may be remote or be part of the assembly. Cooling coil, a device that is designed to remove heat from a surrounding medium, usually air or water, and are generally fabricated with piping attached. Cold room, a refrigerated space, a cooler or a freezer that is part of a permanent structure, for example, a wine cellar, meat freezer, and does not include walk-in coolers and freezers. Condenser, evaporative. This is a device which usually opens, spray or spill water and air to cool the refrigerant. It usually consists of a condenser, sump, make-up water pump, spray bars, wooden slots, etc. May or may not include a fan assembly. You don't see too many of these systems in use anymore. Compressed air dryer, a device which utilizes a refrigeration system to remove moisture from the ambient air to distributing same through a pneumatic network. Compressor refrigeration. It is equipment designed to add the heat of compression to a refrigerant and circulate it throughout the refrigeration system, which consists of a condenser metering device, evaporator, and associated piping. This includes reciprocating open, hermetic, or semi-hermetic, and rotary compressors. Condenser, air-cooled. This is part of a refrigeration system, a heat exchanger that uses surrounding air as a medium to convert the high pressure, high temperature vapor received from the compressor to a high pressure, high temperature liquid through the heat of rejection. Condenser, water cooled, part of refrigeration system, heat exchanger that uses water as a medium to reject heat from the refrigerant. Controls, combustion, a system of controls on combustion equipment for the safe and efficient operation of the combustion equipment. Controls, electric and electronic. Electric and electronic control devices. Control system, devices used with a computer or multiplex monitor for alarm, security, fire, energy, environmental, or any other control system. Controls, pneumatic, a control system which uses compressed air as the operational medium. Controls, feed water, devices that monitor and control the flow of feed water to a boiler. Controls, gas analyzer, a device for sampling and analyzing exhaust gases, which may be used to give alarms, record, or indicate or control. Convector, hot water, a heat transfer unit using the principles of either natural or forced convection. Natural convection is used for heating, and forced convection may be used in both heating and cooling applications. Converter, heat transfer equipment that functions with two different mediums. For example, steam and water or brine and chilled water. Conveyor, equipment for moving material from one point to another, and it may be manual or power operated. Cooling tower, equipment which cools by water evaporation in the air. We're now going to move on to words and phrases that start with the letter D. Mechanical terms D speak to engineering definitions and engineering phrases starting with the letter D. Dampers, a mechanical device which may be of fin type for controlling the flow of gases, including air. They are positioned by actuators, which may be electric or pneumatic driven. Deaerator, equipment that removes the entrained gases from the circulating medium of heating or cooling systems. Dehumidifier, Equipment designed to remove moisture from air and is accomplished by cooling air below its dew point. Desuperheater. Equipment which removes excess heat or energy from superheated steam. Dock load leveler. An elevator dock board designed to reach the floor of the various vehicles and may be manual, hydraulic, or electrically operated. Drains may be floor, roof, trench, or sump types, which provide a means by which excessive water is channeled out of a building. Dumbwaiters. It is an elevating device which moves material from one elevation to another. May be manual, hydraulic, or electric operated. Dust collectors. Equipment that is used to remove dust and particulates from the air and is usually in woodworking and metalworking bases. The next phrases we will deal with start with E. An economizer is a heat transfer device located within the breeching of a boiler stack. Elevator. This is a hoisting or lowering mechanism with a platform which transports equipment in a vertical direction. End devices, which are used to transmit signals in pneumatic, electric, and electronic control system, which include sensors, transducers, transmitters, receivers, relays, actuators, valves, and airflow devices. Escalator, which is a moving walkway. This is a moving staircase or walkway designed to transport people and equipment horizontally and vertically from one area to the another. Exhaust air valve, a device used for controlling the flow of exhaust air from a building. Expansion joint piping, a device installed in a steam or water pipe which is used to compensate for expansion or contraction caused by temperature or pressure fluctuations. Mechanical terms starting with F. There does not seem to be too many of these, so we will move on. And I shall go looking. Then there's mechanical terms. G to M. Again, these are speaks to engineering definitions, starting G to M, engineering phrases, and commonly used words in the construction and engineering trades. Hoist, pneumatic. Hoist with hydraulic piston set in floor and is operated by air pressure. Hoist, manual. Electric, equipment used for raising and lowering objects. These can be portable or attached to a monorail system. Hoist, overhead, traveling bridge crane. Equipment used for raising and lowering objects and can consist of an overhead rail, assembly gears, pull-up ropes, chains, etc. Humidifier, that is equipment that adds moisture to the air and include steam, spray, and drum types. Induction unit, an under-the-window floor-mounted device for heating and or cooling, which mixes supply and room air in the unit by induced draft, consists of primary, induced, and supply air. Interceptor for grease or oil. It is a strainer or a trap installed in the drain or waste system of kitchens, service areas, car washes to entrap and prevent grease and oil entering the common sewage system. Irrigation system. Component parts which usually consists of pipes, valves, pumps, control vices. Mixing box. A heat transfer mechanism where air with different conditions or temperatures are mixed prior to delivery to the conditioned space. Mixing section. Air system. The component of a built-up air system that mixes outside with return air and delivers it in a temperature-controlled manner to the air system, a portion being exhausted to air outside. We will now speak to mechanical terms S. Some of the common words used are scrubbers, equipment that is designated to remove contaminants from air or water streams as required. Sewage treatment, equipment components designed to remove harmful bacteria from sewage. Solar collector, equipment designed to convert solar energy to mechanical or electrical energy. Soot blower, equipment used to remove unburned products of combustion from boiler heating surfaces and other heating accessories. Smoke control systems for high-rise buildings, used for high rises and is a venting system used to pressurize buildings and reduce smoke levels during fires. Sprinkler system, automatic dry pipe, a system used in areas where piping may be exposed to freezing temperatures. The pipe contains compressed air that holds back the water by means of a dry pipe valve. When a sprinkler nozzle opens, the air is released, allowing the dry pipe valve to open, and water is then admitted into the pipe system and out the nozzles. Sprinkler system, pre-action, also known as deluge, fire protection system. Automatic wet pipe sprinkler system, normally used in areas where temperature is maintained above 30 degrees Fahrenheit. In this system, all the piping is filled up to the sprinklers with water under pressure. When heat actuates the sprinkler, water is immediately sprayed over the area below. Sprinkler system for commercial cooking equipment. They are fire suppression systems which are generally used for kitchen hoods, and CO2 is incorporated as the fire suppressing agent. Standpipe and hose. This is a pipe system with a water supply under pressure to which fire hoses can be connected. The exterior connections are for use by the fire department and are located on the street side of the building or property. Interior type connections are usually contained in hose cabinets, which are located on all floors near the exits and at specific distances. The next subject letter to be spoken of is mechanical terms T. Tank, gravity storage, fire protection. A non-pressurized storage vessel designed to supply fire protection a distribution network. Tank, gravity storage, HVAC. A non-pressurized storage vessel designed to act as a storage tank or expansion tank for chilled water, hot water, heating, glycol, or condenser loops. Tank, pressurized storage, fire protection. This is a pressurized storage vessel designed to supply a fire protection distribution network. Tank, pressurized storage, HVAC. This is a pressurized storage vessel designed to act as a storage tank or expansion tank for chilled water, hot water heating, glycol, or condenser loops. Tank septic. This is an underground storage vessel designed to store and treat human waste, which include a distribution network such as pumps, siphons, field tiles, and holding tanks, as well as other equipment. Tank, fuel above ground. A storage vessel designed to contain petroleum fuels that is to be supplied to a distribution network. Tank, chemical holding. A storage facility designed to store chemicals on a temporary basis or to accommodate spills. A turbine, steam. A turbine operated by a high pressure steam directed against vanes on a rotor. Traps and strainers. This is apparatus used in pipe systems to capture impurities and particulates to prevent their circulation throughout the system. And last but not least, mechanical terms for UVW. Unit heater, a self-contained space heater which may use hot water, steam, electricity, or gas to produce heat. May include a forced air fan. Valves, control, includes all control valves that may be pneumatic or electric. Valves, steam pressure reducing, a device used to regulate and control steam pressure for delivery throughout the system. Water cooler. This equipment dispenses potable water and may also contain a refrigeration unit to cool the water. Washer, fixed pressure type. This is the device which includes a fixed station producing water under pressure and a spray gun to direct the water jet on equipment to be washed. Water cooler, central station. A central system for dispensing potable water, which normally consists of a chilling unit, distribution piping, drinking fountains, and controls. Water softener, demineralizer. This is external equipment for the removal of minerals by chemical, ion exchange, or other means. Usually includes a distiller. Water heater, domestic, includes a storage tank and a heater section, either electrical, gas, steam, or water. Water treatment systems. Water treatment for potable water glycol boilers. Feed water, chilled water, condenser water, humidifier, and spray water. Includes chemical mixing tanks, pot feeders, and associated components. Well pump, a pump designed to supply water from an underground reservoir or well, and could include floor-mounted, submersible, or turbine types. This is a summary of most of the technical words to be used in the design, construction, operation, and maintenance of building systems. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye now.